Hello again, everybody. Mental Fox here. Welcome back to Beautiful Toussaint in my playthrough of The Witcher 3 DLC, Blood and Wine. I just can't get over how beautiful this place is. Well, at the end of last episode, we learned a little bit about the latest victim of the beast. As far as we know, there have been 3 victims thus far, and we found out that one of them had been quartered and I guess thrown into the water and caught in some fishing nets over there. And then the body was dragged out and cut for free from the nets by some guards. This Milton de Peyrac-Peyran is an old friend of Geralt's, it seems. And our current quest right now, our current objective, is to follow Milton to the inn to ask if anyone saw where the body was taken. Before we do that, I'm going to do a quick meditation. Lose all the effects of these potions that we've been taking. And also to replenish my potions. There we go. Now Geralt's face isn't all jacked up. And I've restored my superior swallows. I'm going to go ahead and take one of them. Get my health up to max. You never know what you're going to face. Hopefully we won't face some kind of battle here in the inn. I don't think we will. But it's always good to be prepared. Alright, dude. Let's go.
Such good fortune you found.
Well, I guess that's all he has to say to us. Got a little trot going here.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomred's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
He probably does. What's up, guardsman?
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Oh, that sounds good. That's me.
Killer from the north, they say. What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast. It wields dark powers. That calls for a witcher. Or a mage.
Witcher.
Well, will you stay long?
Just long enough to kill the beast.
Have your chit-chat with someone else.
Why be so rude? I'm just being friendly, jeez. Notice board. Check this out. Wanted. Murderous Vandagilders. Antoine Starling Stragan. Loth. Alias Halfbreed. Philibert Fourfingers von Witten. Well, we'll have to keep an eye out for those guys. Didn't open up a new quest for us. What did I say, forest? Ta-ra-re-ra-ra. What's up, Mr. Bard? Ah, he ran into me. Bon vivant. Okay, well, he's waiting on us. That's kind of cool. Can we read the sign here? Oh. I guess we're going in.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac-Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac-Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Well, Milton introduced me already, or I'm Geralt. Well, no need to be rude.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac-Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
So yeah, the sky was red. You mentioned that twice.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Ninnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The ducal chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So they think that the beast is divine punishment.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
What else do people say?
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster. Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
I wonder if we're going to get to see him in this costume. Toll collector. And, there's Milton. Pardon me. Fisherman. And then the other guy is what? A nobleman.
The cook has worked wonders as always.
Uh-huh.
I shall be off once I finish my pate.
I'd rather have that chowder.
Yeah.
Well composed pate, I must admit.
All right. So, this woman that we saw who walked by and said something, the daughter of the inn's owner, is that what I heard? Looked like a woman, but when she spoke, she sounded like a man, I thought. Don't know if that's important or not.
What's in the works today? Swilling wine, rolling in the hay?
So here is an innkeep we could speak with. What's up?
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your Nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
Okay. Hey, have you heard any rumors?
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a Nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Asked a serious question.
And the tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Okay. Well, fine. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got in stock.
He sells a bunch of cards. I thought that this thing told us which cards we already owned, and maybe I don't own any of these cards already. I don't know. But I'd hate to buy them when I already own them, and I don't know if I'm going to be playing any Gwent in this playthrough. But yeah, there's a bunch of cards here. I'm not really interested in anything that he's selling. I just wanted to take a quick look. So we'll be on our way.
Thanks. So long.
All right, so let's take a look at our quest now. Let's see. Yes, Geralt failed to find the victim's body on the riverbank. It seemed the ducal guard had removed it to the cool cellars of the Corvo Bianco estate. Ever the ferreter, however, Geralt did spot something the soldiers had overlooked. Based on the item and with Milton's help, he established the identity of the beast's most recent victim. Yet he failed to divine the species, genus, or family of the creature that had perpetrated the crime. Only an autopsy could help him do that. So Geralt set off for Corvo Bianco, alone this time, as duties at court had called Milton to the ducal palace. Alright, let's go to Corvo Bianco and examine the body kept in its cellar. We'll see if we run into this person. There is a notice board here. Oh, we could read this. I wanted to read. I said read. The Cockatrice Inn. That is a nice sign. I like it. I'd like to hang that in my office. Okay. Well, we'll buy a permit. In light of Minister Tremblay's incredibly daft order barring entry to the prison grounds, I'd like to let it be known that I'll gladly purchase an entry permit if someone's got one to sell. I'm not a member of any inmate's family, for it's my beau who's in the prison and has been for half a year now, during which time we haven't been able to see each other as often as we need to. If you've ever had a beau, you know what I mean. Laurine Titois. Wanted, the White Wolf. What? Oh, okay. Not that kind of wanted. The Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for his unusual contract. For more information, he should go to Count Belladal's temporary base camp in Toussaint. Note: we kindly request all other persons not present themselves at said camp under the pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Oh, not present themselves, okay. Count Belladal was not born yesterday and can easily tell who is a witcher and who is faking it. All those journeying to his camp in shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble and turn back. Huh. Interesting. So they want Geralt to serve as a guide. And we need to go to Count Belladal's temporary base camp. Notice from the Ducal Camerlengo, calling all knights errant and other strongmen. The duchy needs you. Your aid is required. Bounteous rewards are in the offing. More details available at the Ducal Camerlengo's offices on Knights Dormant Square. Announcement from the Office of Internal Revenue of the Duchy of Toussaint. The Office of Internal Revenue hereby announces a limited live auction to be held regarding the sale of a piece of developed real estate and accompanying agricultural land located in the Caroberta Woods region, having been left to the ducal treasury by the late Count Crespi, who departed this world without any heirs. Due to the unique nature of Bellegarde Estate and its important role in the production of wine, bringing great fame to the duchy in all corners of the world, only subjects of the Duchy of Toussaint shall be allowed to participate in the auction. To all knights errant and other such men of arms, be it known far and wide that the services of voluntary keepers of the peace shall be needed. Minor problems are expected to arise during the transfer of the above-mentioned real estate, and said problems for their dissolution could require the application of direct physical force. All volunteers are asked to report to the field office of the Procurator General of Toussaint near Plegmund's Bridge, that is to say, to the place where the auction shall be held. The Great Beauclair Gwent Tournament. Ah, here we go. Looks like we may be playing Gwent in this DLC. It is Count Monniere's supreme delight to announce a Gwent tournament of his organization. Those wishing to take part should register at the Pheasantry. Please note, this tournament features a new faction developed by Count Monniere himself. Let the games begin. A new faction. Maybe that's why we didn't have any of those cards that that merchant or that innkeeper was selling. And finally, a contract for Witcher or Witchers caravan escort. To a Witcher or Witchers, the Beauclair Coopers Guild is seeking an individual or individuals willing to escort a merchant convoy through an area threatened by the Great White Terror. More information can be obtained from Gaston Legaff at the merchant's camp in the forest to the north of Coronata Vineyard. Magram Poyan, Undersecretary for Threats and Risk Management, Beauclair Coopers Guild.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Could be good coin to be made. Wanted the White Wolf. So this is a quest. That's cool. And this new quest, Wine Wars Bellegarde. And then we have a new quest called Big Game Hunter. And a new quest, Knight for Hire. Holy cow. A lot of new quests. Look at this guy. Another new quest. Oh, excuse me, am I in your way, sir? My bad. Holy cow, look at all these new quests. Alright. Well, let's take a look at them in our quest lists. Well, we have this one called Wine Wars Bellegarde. Go to the place where the auction will be held. Perusing a notice board in Toussaint, Geralt found the appeal of a ducal clerk. The clerk was seeking all manner of vagabonds, knights errant, and mercenaries. The posting did not seem to be an offer of Witcher's work. Even so, Geralt decided to learn more about this mystery job. Then we have Knight for Hire that's in red. Why are these in red? What does that mean? Geralt came across an altogether typical-looking notice. Someone was looking for the help of knights or other strong men. He concluded he met the above stated requirements and set off for Knights Dormant Square to meet with the Ducal Camerlengo. Okay. Gwent to everything turn tournament. One day, Geralt came across a notice board with information about a Gwent tournament organized by Count Monniere and to be held at the Pheasantry. The Witcher, as everyone knew, was not one to turn down a bit of card playing, so he decided to join the event. Little did he know what surprises awaited him there. Well, we definitely need to join that tournament. And then we have this very high-level quest. Wow, level 46. We're only currently level 39. While wandering around Toussaint, Geralt did not neglect his vocation and the true core of his existence, namely pursuing and slaying monsters. Having found a notice on a notice board posted by a merchant guild beset by some beast, the Witcher decided to go to the appointed spot to learn about the details of the matter. And then we have a Witcher contract as well called Big Game Hunter. One day, Geralt happened upon an unusual contract notice. Someone was seeking the aid not of some unnamed Witcher, but specifically of the Witcher named Geralt of Rivia. That's suspicious if you ask me. The notice listed no other details, so Geralt, admittingly intrigued, resolved to see what was it issue? Probably supposed to say what was at issue. So, all kinds of new stuff showing up here. You know, I don't think I've looked at the map since we've been here in Toussaint. Here at the Cockatrice Inn, here is the windmill, where we fought the giants. Here is what appears to be another notice board. Here is another notice board. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at all these notice boards. It's like a whole new game. This isn't a DLC, it's a whole new game. It's The Witcher 4. Wow. Holy cow. My goodness gracious. Well, seems like time may be of the essence here. And I think it might be important to go investigate this body before we start running off on secondary quests. So we'll make this our current quest again. And we will go to Corvo Bianco and examine the body kept in its cellar. That is just right down the road here. So we'll trot on down here and go here to this little place. And we will take a look at the body. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just like to stop and take a bit of a look around. Gorgeous. So we don't have far to go. We'll just kind of take a jog up here. Knight errants on their horses. It's downright peaceful here.
Sounds of a fight.
Oh, or not. What's going on? The birds flying off. That's cool. What's going on up here? We're at the vineyard. What's up? Whoa, you alright, dude?
Killer must still be here.
Killer must... Oh, he's dead. What's going on? Got a body here. We'll take his stuff. What's up?
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs.
Huh.
Killed with a single blow.
Killed with a single blow. Here's another guy who just crawled out of this... I guess this is the wine cellar here.
Cellar. Gotta be.
Wine cellar.
Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
Huh.
River muck carried the body in his cart. Claw wounds from 5 separate claws. Spread of a small human hand. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though, or a Fletter. Bruxa. Gotta be.
Well, Geralt knows it's a bruxa. Optional, read the bruxa bestiary entry to prepare for the fight. Well, we're definitely going to do that. So we will go to our bestiary here. Unfortunately, I don't remember what key to press for that, but we'll get to it. Where is it? Vampires, bruxae. Woo-wee. If you must travel through the woods, steer clear of any places where you can hear several different kinds of birds at once. That sound means you're entering a bruxa's territory and can kiss your life farewell. Anonymous piece of advice. Really? Several different kinds of birds at once is a bad thing. Fortunately for us all, bruxa are rare creatures. Most live far from population centers, for they care greatly for their own safety and make their lairs in places where they cannot be taken by surprise. Those who decide to live near men avoid crowds and emerge from their shelters only at night. When they do, one could almost mistake them for delayed travelers hurrying towards their night's lodging, yet subtle details give them away. Whoa! Doesn't this face look kind of like the daughter of the innkeeper? That's what I think. Is she a bruxa? I don't know. Yet subtle details give them away. Their close ties to birds, their piercing voices, and the breathtaking speed of their movements. Bruxa are far swifter and stronger than men, but their greatest asset is their ability to turn invisible. Oh my gosh, remember Geralt said that he didn't see her enter the inn? Bruxa dart about with uncanny speed, and with their power of invisibility, they can easily confuse opponents and attack unexpectedly or from behind. Thus, when fighting these vampires, the Moondust Bomb is a great aid. While it cannot eliminate the vampire's invisibility altogether, it can make it easier to track its motions. A generous smearing of vampire oil is also effective. Bruxa use their sharp claws to attack, and can easily break through an opponent's guard by buffeting him with a hail of blows from all directions. They will try to bite their prey and drink its blood once it is weakened, so every witcher who expects to encounter such a monster should swallow a black blood potion beforehand. Bruxa are also known for their sonic attacks which knock down and stun their prey. Holy cow! So, we need Moondust Bomb. We need to put some vampire oil on our sword. We need to drink some black blood, and Yrden is a good sign to use against these things. So let's go ahead and prepare a little bit. Go to our inventory here. Go to our oils. I always think that's oils. Anyway, so we're going to put on some vampire stuff on our sword. If I can find it. Vampire oil. Put that on our sword. And we are going to ready our Moondust Bomb. Superior Moondust, we'll throw that in here. And then there's a potion that we are supposed to drink. It was called Black Blood. Superior Black Blood. I wonder how long it lasts. 60 seconds, that's all? I don't think I'm going to drink that just yet. Let's go ahead and stick it in a slot here so that we have it at the ready. I'm a little nervous about this.
And moon dust. Could be lifesavers.
That's right. Black blood and moon dust. I love that song. Well, we are supposed to find the beast's victim's body in the cellar, so we're assuming that it is the beast that has done this. So, let's not waste any time. We'll go right down here into this cellar. It's probably going to be pretty dark down here. I hesitate to use the cat potion because I'm already going to take one potion, and I don't want to get too toxic, so it may be dark down here. And let me get Yrden ready. There's Yrden. Another guy crawling away here.
Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar.
Wow.
Fell down the stairs, broke his neck.
Or that's what the beast would want you to believe. So when we came here, there'd been only 2 victims, and then we learned of a third, and now there's like a countless number of them. All these guards dead here. Go that way.
Hurled against the wall with great force.
Huh, that sound that I just heard. I don't know whether that sound came from the game or whether it was outside. It's got a screeching sound almost. Let's kind of taking a look here. Witcher senses aren't showing anything in here. Follow these tracks. Oh boy.
Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
So this thing is strong. Continue following these footprints here. Geralt's quite the bloodhound, you know. Here we go. Oh, that's kind of a gross sound. Oh, hello, naked butt.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Oh, there's a hand. Those hearts there? There's something else there.
We don't have to fight.
But it's a big cellar.
You are wrong.
Oh, now she sounds like a woman. Oh boy, here we go. Oh.
I cannot let you leave.
Oh, now it sounds like a man again. A little bit. Oh, great. So I am going to take the black blood potion, and I'm going to try to throw a bomb, and I just did, and I think I got her. Oh, that did a good amount of damage, that one hit. Okay, and we're gonna, we wanted to Earden as well. And I feel like I should also Quen it up if I can. Oh my. Look how fast. Quen. Okay, here we go. Come over here. Come into my circle. Come here, bruxa. Come on. Come on into my circle. Come on, don't be shy. Come on now. Oh, missed it that time. Yeah, in my circle. Oh, how am I guarding everything? She's bleeding. I'm not doing any damage, though. Oh, there goes my Earden. Time to end this, says Geralt. How come I'm not doing any damage at all? I mean, I don't see how she's guarding anything. Come here. Oh, did my black blood wear off? I think it did. Yeah. Alright. I didn't last very long. Oh, she's healing! I'm just swinging wildly. I think we could do this. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. He poked her right in the chest. Let's get her Earden back up, although I really don't know what good it's doing. Quen, as soon as I get, oh, her health is going down. Quen. No, Quen. Oh, damn it. Well, she's hurting herself. I guess she's still bleeding. You alright, Geralt? Okay, keep an eye on my black blood. Oh, not dead yet. Thought that was it. Oh, died. Okay. Cool. Wasn't so bad. Sorry I had to kill you.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
What was she doing at the table? Examine the body of the beast's victim. I'll do that here in a second. First, let's loot. Monster bone, vampire saliva, blood, fang, and a greater blue mutagen. Well, that's it, huh? And now she's dead. Just like that. Pick up his stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and take a swallow, heal myself up a bit. I don't know what else we're gonna find down here. Probably not another bruxa, though, let's face it. Examine.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
So, this was the body that was cut from the net. And the guards brought the body here But the bruxa knew that, so the bruxa came here and killed all the guards. The bruxa wanted this body.
Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it.
Like an apple.
Something in the throat. A pouch bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
So the bruxa is not the beast then?
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force.
Gross.
But bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No bruxa did this.
Okay. Not the bruxa.
Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing?
Whoa.
Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
I'll just put this in my pocket. I like how Geralt is not bothered at all. He's not bothered at all by that. He's like, what do you know? A hand that's still twitching, still warm, blood still flowing through it. I'll just stick this in my back pocket. Look at this grossness down here. So we've examined everything, so we're going to go ahead and end our examination.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a bruxa. But then why'd the bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
So now we need to find Palmerin and ask him to take us to the Duchess. It's pretty messed up. Let's see if there's new text in our quest here. Alas, something wicked had arrived at Corvo Bianco vineyard. As the Witcher drew near the estate, yet was still at some distance, battle sounds reached his ears. On arriving, he saw the bodies of guardsmen murdered just moments before by a bruxa. The Witcher promptly defeated the vampiress, who was not the beast itself, but was clearly in league with it. Yet Geralt could not guess at the link between them, nor at the identity of the creature that had inspired the bruxa's rampage through the vineyard. The Witcher needed information on the beast's previous victims. He supposed the Duchess might have this and thus set off to find her. Okay. The Duchess may have information on the beast's previous victims. If we look at our map, right up here, maybe this is the castle up here, the palace or whatever. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But we're going to exit this cellar here. And go back above ground. Like I said in the last episode. Oh, how do I get out of here? I'm hoping that we'll spend more time above ground in beautiful Toussaint than here underground in these dark brown tunnels and sewers and cellars and such. Birds chirping. I'm gonna loot these guys just to take their stuff and then sell it off and do a bit of looting here. It's payment for our trouble. There's a door here. The door here as well. But it is locked. Oh, this one is not. Cheese. Well, we could eat the cheese, you know. give us a little bit of health. Take all that stuff. So I just like to loot. Could sell stuff, and then sometimes you find information, little story items when you loot. That's always fun. That door's locked. And plus, looting gives me an excuse to check out these places. Another door in that direction. It's all boarded up. Can we go in this door here? It's not really a door. It's all bricked up. Well, this is a beautiful place. Now it's all tainted by death. Not really finding anything too terribly interesting. Oh, here's a book. The History of Corvo Bianco. Let's read that, shall we? Corvo Bianco's origins have been lost to the mists of time. We have only a bare legend about the vineyard being founded by the owner of the Pomerol estate's son, who had been disinherited and exiled with only a carnivore sapling to his name. The modern history of Corvo Bianco begins with Master Boleus, who settled in the vineyard in his elder years. As a young man, Boleus had headed a division of sappers which fought in the far north. For his service, he was made a noble and awarded a great deal of coin. He took to rebuilding Corvo Bianco with great zeal. He dedicated the most energy to planting a beautiful garden for his wife, thus starting the craze for the use of herbs which swept Toussaint at the time. After his wife, Boleus's second love was the olive tree, which is why he planted a great many of them all over Corvo Bianco. When Boleus's wife died, life lost its savor for him, and he began to think constantly about death. He sold his estate to Count Crespi, and the very day he signed the last piece of paperwork, he died. Well, that was sad. But, you know, I guess it's, I don't know. I mean, he lived a happy life with his wife, and then he died. The end. Look at this beautiful stream. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I can barely stand it. Let's just do a little bit more touring of the grounds here. Help ourselves to some plants. Okay, that's the path we're supposed to take to our next quest. But I think there was another item down here to loot. Oh, that's some good stuff there. Those broken rakes really sell for a lot. Look at this cute little place. I really like it. So I guess, nobody's here. That's locked. Some pheasants out there. This stuff I'm picking up really isn't worth a whole lot, is it? Oh, this place is bigger than I thought. Look at these beautiful flowers here. Can't go in there. Yeah, more stuff to loot. I don't think that this is going to make me rich. Good. Here's the garden. How lovely. Yeah. Really, really nice place you got here. Oh, that's interesting. What's, is that a rock formation over there? I hope you know what I'm talking about. Looks like, ears on top of Geralt's head. What is that over there? Let's see what direction we're facing in. Looking in this direction. It's hard to say what we're looking at. Could be this here, could be this. I don't know. We'll find out at some point. Alright. Is a path here? Actually telling me to go this way. I'll just run through this dry creek bed here. Okay, this will get us to a path. It is so peaceful here. Of course, the last time I said that, we heard fighting going on. Is this really the way the game is telling me to go? This is weird. Yeah, it looks like the castle's up here. Beauclair, I believe it is called. Whoa. Tourney grounds. Lots of people here. Guy de Bois Frayne. Oh, is he proposing? Look. What's up? What? We shall long bear the scars of that witcher's visit. What are you talking about? Well,
Greetings.
she said greetings at least. Guess we got that much out of her. Oh, look at this. There's a battle going on. I'm sure it's just all in good fun. Not really making a lot of progress wailing on that guy. That's pretty neat. Found some kind of coliseum. Look at this guy. Guess he's practicing. He's very prancy in his moves. Look at that. Look, he's dancing. It's pretty cool. Here's a path.
Truly, to send a witcher against the beast, it is also to trip the trap with crabs.
What? Boy, she does not like witchers. She says sending a witcher against the beast is like fighting the clap with crabs. There's a merchant.
Have you seen these prices? I must have drunk a crazy potion.
It comes. You're taking the pity.
Oh, we can't talk to this merchant. Oh, I guess he has nothing he wants to sell to us. Oh well.
In need of advice?
This is pretty cool. Some kind of... This is the tourney, of course. Very exciting. Do you? I doubt it.
Witcher, the Hanses, destroy them!
The Hanses?
Massive bee in my body.
Okay. What's up, guardsman?
Talk to the commander.
Oh, alright. Are you the commander?
Well, will you stay long?
Boy, we almost got run over by a horse.
Hail, Percy. You must
What are you doing?
embarked on a quest of true wonder. A horde of challenges awaits.
This sounds compelling. Would you betray the nature of the quest?
Unlike Cellar waters floats an isle. There you will learn all. I must ride where destiny calls. Godspeed till next we meet.
Oh.
Might be worth looking into.
Okay, well that gave us a new quest. I wasn't expecting that. What's this quest now? There can only be one. Geralt overheard a conversation between two knights. One of them had recently undergone a mysterious trial. This had played out on the shores of Lac Cellar? I do not know how to pronounce that. Huh, okay. Interesting how some of these don't have a suggested level. Not sure what that means. What's up, Percival?
I'm listening.
You're not talking, though. Well, right over there is Milton. Or no, not Milton. Pomeran. And we are going to ask him to take us to the Duchess, but we'll do that next time. I'm going to end my play session here. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this play session. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, won't you let me know by leaving me a like or a comment? I sure would appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I sure do hope you join me again in the next episode.